Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So we are finally getting into pop culture. We're talking about the it girl Lil Kim today and all her fashion. I really wanted to get into pop culture because there's so much stuff I'm about to get into, like when I start this journey. And also still gonna be talking about makeup and stuff. But I wanted to get deep into this and like, you know, with the fashion and the rap industry, it's definitely falling off. Even though it was kind of crazy back then, I feel like now it's just, it went so downhill. It's no joke. Also, I have my Be Happy popcorn garlic one I'm going to eat. I did that review. Y'all can go check that out with the in my coffee. Y'all can go check that out in the last video. Let's get into it because I'm actually curious. I've never seen all her looks. I know one iconic one was the purple one with the boob and like the nipple cover, and that's the only one I've seen of hers. I don't really watch Lil Kim, okay? My mom always talked about how good her outfits was, but you know, rap and hip hop was different back then. It's so bad now. It's just not the same. Girls are showing it literally everything nude. And I'm like, it's so distasteful. But like back then, at least, I don't even know. Let's just get into this reaction. Look at the outfits already.
Rapper Lil Kim
burst onto the
scene in the 90s as a protege of the notorious B.I.G. But after his unfortunate and untimely death, Kim went from living in the late rapper's shadow to a full-blown music and fashion icon who became rap's first fashion muse. Long before it was trendy to mock her appearance on social media, there was a time in history when Lil Kim was the most visible female rapper out. And years before Lady Gaga came around, everybody watched award shows just to see what Lil Kim wore. The rapper was often seen around town hanging with top designers like Marc Jacobs, Donatella Versace, and Giorgio Armani. She was sitting front row of couture shows, wearing one-of-a-kind pieces, and attending elite events that hip-hop artists were rarely invited to. Nobody expected to see a young Brooklyn, New York native transcend hip-hop and serve up luxury, glamour, campy high fashion, sex appeal, and bars simultaneously. But Kim's signature aesthetic had a lasting impact on not just female rap, but pop culture as a whole. Her approach is what set her apart from her peers and other female rappers who came before her. She serves as the originator of a lot of hair and fashion trends that are popular today. There was always a connection between hip-hop and fashion, but the focus was mainly on urban streetwear. When Lil Kim hit the scene, high fashion and haute couture finally made their crossover with the hypermasculine genre. Her longtime friend and stylist Misa Hilton is also to credit for enhancing her image. She was the brains behind most of Kim's iconic looks. You guys know that I love sharing inside looks and secrets of some of the most monumental moments in Black pop culture history. So in this video, we're gonna be taking a look back at Lil Kim's most recognized outfits and looks. And I will also be giving you guys the backstories on how they came together.
Lil Kim is a character that everyone knows me for my career. You know, that's the name that I use to make my money and my livelihood.
She was so pretty. Still is, but she was so pretty.
A big part of Kimberly Jones. And Kimberly Jones is a little bit more closed, and I think my fans really can see both sides, which is a cool thing. You know, but you know they don't know everything about Kimberly Jones. I have bigger goals, and I want to be even larger than this. But I'm happy that my career is moving. It's definitely moving, and I can see the progression, and it's exciting, and I'm happy for that to be finally moving.
Lil Kim made her solo debut in 1996 with her studio album Hardcore.
Hey, first of all, every time I see that clip, I keep forgetting. I be thinking that's Aaliyah. Also, let me hurry up and just say yeah, because I'm not gonna be pausing a lot through this because I don't want this to be a super long video. It's already 23 minutes. Yeah, you know, even though a lot of her outfits were risque, she didn't do it so distasteful. Okay, now it's just distasteful what they do with like being fully unclothed. I'm just like stop. But like maybe I think that's what set her apart from everybody. It's like she just had it. Okay.
Her provocative and braggadocious lyrics earned the album a Grammy nomination, and she became the first female rap artist with 3 consecutive #1 singles on Billboard's Rap Songs chart. On the iconic hardcore album package shoot, Kim squats down while wearing a Patricia
that's
Ford
iconic too.
two-piece bikini and sheer duster with feathers. Everything about the album, from her raunchy persona to her bold fashion looks, set the tone for her career, especially when she dropped the video for Crush on You in 1997. The music video was directed by Lance Rivera, and he was inspired by the Emerald City scenes from the 1978 musical The Wiz. He wanted Kim's creative team to do monochromatic color scenes. Misa Hilton came up with the looks for the video, while makeup artist Zynga matched the makeup with each outfit. Zynga went with matching lipstick with most of the looks, but when it came to the blue look, she gave her a neutral lipstick topped with glitter from the beauty supply store. Misa and Kim decided to match her hair with the outfits, and all colored wigs in the video were made by Eugene Davis. The fur coats worn by Kim in the video were designed by the late Hector Extravaganza, a legendary Puerto Rican performer in the New York ballroom scene. He was one of the founders of the primarily Latin ballroom house, the House of Extravaganza. He went on to work as a fashion stylist and later served as a consultant on the FX television drama series Pose. Hector also designed other mink coats for Kim, including the one she wore in her No Time music video. And that's pretty much the creative process behind the video that catapulted Lil Kim to mainstream success.
It do look iconic. I never seen that video, y'all.
Diamonds. Yep, that's great.
And he's working with a dream subject, which is this really hot performer named Lil Kim.
She's the bomb. She's brilliant. There's no other woman to photograph the kind of picture we're doing.
The whole thing is to give diamonds sort of a new look.
And this little bauble sells at H. Stern for about $180,000.
Do what you gotta do to get the money.
Crazy snapshot ones, and I just like the quality. It's just has a kind of lo-fi, kind of amateur snapshot look, which I like.
Diamonds are definitely a girl's best friend.
They are your best friend, they are your boyfriend, they are your mother.
She was so pretty.
After the success of hardcore, Kim quickly found major success in many different realms of entertainment. She was being embraced by both the hip-hop and fashion worlds. In 1998, Lil Kim signed with Wilhelmina Models, and before you knew it, she was the face of many companies like Iceberg Jeans, Candies, and MAC Cosmetics.
Not the nuns.
She was constantly sporting luxury designer fashion in her country and became known for her head-to-toe monochromatic looks and logo-branded fashion and hairstyles. And with a dream team glam squad consisting of Misa Hilton, Zynga, and hairstylist Dion Alexander elevating her image, the fashion scene was going nuts for Kim. Kim was being labeled the Black Madonna for being a risk taker and pushing boundaries
really like
as
that pink
far as
look.
music and fashion is concerned. Her signature aesthetic was inspired by LGBT icons and drag queens like RuPaul. The year 1999 is when Lil Kim really rose to popularity and left her stamp on pop culture forever.
Looking great, baby. Let's see right here, yeah. This way?
Makeup artist Zynga had a friendship with famed pop art photographer David LaChapelle, which then evolved into a creative business partnership. David photographed Kim for his new photographs exhibit at the Tony Shafrazi Gallery in New York. In the portrait named Lil Kim Luxury Item, Kim is nude and covered in Louis Vuitton logo print. Zynga and David were inspired by Dapper Dan's famous LV logo jackets, so they had 2 assistants airbrush the logo all over her body using stencils, which took about 6 hours. Speaking with Vice, David LaChapelle said, "When I did that image, it was about the skin as a luxury item. I was taking cues from Harlem designer Dapper Dan. Logos hadn't come back yet. That happened a season or 2 later. I was questioning this idea of materialism. That was a bit of an outsider opinion since I was working in fashion." End quote. Kim had already made plans to use
Okay, let me say something. That's actually really cool. It's really unique too. 6 hours, I could never. No, that's a lot. That's just a long time of sitting there. But dang, she really did change the game. That girl was doing everything. Also, back then, I feel like you weren't seeing a lot of black women do this and get into like the limelight like she did. God, just think about it. You know, you doing music, you catapult into modeling. Girl, she done did it all. Give her props and give her her flowers. That's insane. She looks so different now. That's crazy. She was so pretty. Still pretty, but like she was look amazing back then. Literally the it girl. Like that's all everybody talked about. You don't see that now. And when I say, okay, let me hurry up and talk about this too. Everything is definitely more raunchier now. It's just that they do it with less class. And plus, also, they're on the internet too much. It's like too much drama. That's why nobody likes these rappers nowadays. The girls, it's just too much fighting. I'm like, just focus on the music and it wouldn't be a problem. But like, it looked like she just did what she wanted to do, did what she had to do. It's like, why start all this drama, unnecessary drama, trying to be better than anybody else when you could just do it yourself. Also, I think it's because it's so, well, it was a lot of female rappers back then too, but I feel like there's so many now, and everybody's trying to do the same thing, and that's what's bad. Dang, she really did do it. This is crazy. These looks are insane. Love the purple one was definitely my favorite. Also that pink one with the pink wig with the pink hair, that was also a favorite. That looks so good. And this one is cool.
An album cover or for a Queens-based magazine publication. But when the then editor of Interview magazine, Ingrid Sishi, walked into the gallery and saw it,
oh God,
she demanded it for the magazine. It took a lot of convincing Kim. But in the end, the portrait landed on the cover of Interview magazine. But the luxury fashion brand slapped them with a cease and desist and landed ownership of an edition of the photo. That year, Kim also attended the Met Gala as a guest of Donatella Versace, the first female rapper ever invited to the event. The theme that year was rock style. And Kim had developed a good relationship with Versace. She was dressed in a head-to-toe pink ensemble showcasing
that jacket
pieces from Versace's Haute Couture Fall-Winter 1999-2000 collection. The look was made up of hot pants, a one-of-a-kind fur coat, and pastel pipe.
Okay, also, why can't they do that now? They need to do a rock theme now. They keep doing these freaking majestic and elegant stuff. Like, go back to this. This would be the cool stuff. That's when you'll see Billie Eilish come back to her old self. You'll see Miley Cyrus, everybody who do that rock style would be right back in here. Billie Eilish don't do rock, but she looked like she could. It's like, bring that back. Isn't that so cool, y'all? I swear I'm not crazy. All this elegant, fully like ball gowns it's boring. It's beautiful, but it's boring. It's like, bring this stuff back. That's what I want to see.
Python boots straight from the runway. Speaking with Vogue magazine, she said, "Donatella is my girl. We've loved each other from the moment we first saw each other. At the Met, you're a designer's muse, and she loved the fact that I have fun in her clothes. Versace was one of my favorite designers. She knew that and would always create things tailor-made just for me. The mink coat was an original. You won't find it anywhere. I've never seen it in stores."
I love that wig.
The only issue is the boots were 4 sizes too big for Kim, and they had already discussed other styling options like stilettos.
Those boots right there were a size 8. Okay, do the math. I wore a size 4.5 at that time. And Donatella wanted me to have them because they were the only pair. They were off the runway. So I was like, well, I guess I'll have me a size 8 today. and then the first people I see at the dinner is Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston. And Bobby goes, "What's up, girl? Damn, I didn't know your feet was that big."
That's funny.
And of course, Kim finished off the look with a matching pink and blonde wig paired with the matching makeup. My hairstylist and makeup artist would always get a sneak peek of my outfits.
I love the wig.
A woman named Dion was doing my makeup, and she was like family. She'd come to my house and stay overnight until she finished because she wanted everything perfect. She decided that we should do more than one color to coordinate with the outfit. Light pink, baby pink, and a few strands of blonde. She always nailed it. End quote. Now let's get into Kim's most iconic look to date.
It is iconic.
In September 1999, Lil Kim attended...
I'm about to say something. Y'all know I'm about to say something because I'm really mad. Because y'all girls with like smaller boobs are so lucky. You can do this. I wish y'all seen them. I wish. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. I wish. It's like it's not fair. Literally, that's like the biggest part.
MTV's Video Music Awards, and the one-breasted purple jumpsuit she wore not only went down in VMA history, but completely became a major moment in pop culture for so many reasons. Jaws dropped when she walked the red carpet, and Diana Ross played with her boob live on national television.
That's how you know you're iconic.
Hanging out with Lil Kim, who pulled out all the stops tonight. Okay, did you have
They're so
to like
pretty.
work yourself up to this? Or were you like, yeah, I'll wear that?
I was like, yeah, I'll wear that.
Did somebody make this for you?
Yes, I have
It's amazing.
Yeah, my stylist, her name is Lisa. She's actually here today. She's standing over there. She has on a cowboy hat.
Can you guys get a shot of this? This is like,
I love it.
What came in second tonight? Because this is obviously what didn't make the cut.
That's a new
Who is in that do-rag beside her?
I don't know.
Around the world. That was the moment that Kim really solidified herself as a global fashion icon.
The original diva of R&B was Diana Ross.
Oh, I want that afro wig. It's so pretty.
And then when Diana came out and she touched her boob, it just took it to a whole nother level. I was like, oh my God. Don't knock the pasty off, Diana, please.
It's actually a little known fact that Missy Elliott sorta came up with the idea for the look. Kim's longtime friend and stylist Misa made the entire jumpsuit from scratch and created a nipple pasty out of leftover fabric. She told Fader, Missy Elliott had an idea that inspired me to create it. We were hanging out, kicking it, and talking about fashion and music, and she told me, if...
Okay, can we talk about this, like, look, Missy Elliott, Lil Kim, Aaliyah. What the heck? I don't know who that was at the end, because they painted over too fast. That's insane. Just to have them all together. Oh my God, rap is really not the same. Rap and R&B is, like, not the same. Nowadays, you'd be like, why are they together? But back then, you'd be like, oh my God, they're together. That is crazy. Also, yeah, if you got Diana Ross touching the boob, that's how you know you done made it, okay? You done made it if that happens.
If I was Kim, I would always just have one titty out and be like, it. And I was like,
same.
Interesting. So I tucked that in my memory bank, and the next big event that we had was the MTV Awards. So I pulled that inspiration out and brought it to life. I used Indian bridal fabric and had it custom made and collaborated with the Glam Squad. So we decided to keep it going with the colorful wig. Before that, we'd been doing a lot of primary colors, so we decided to try out the pastels. And we did the lavender wig.
I'm on my way to the city. I have a fitting for my outfit for MTV. I am so excited. I'm gonna be beautiful tomorrow. This is my beautiful stylist, Rosa, and that's little Justin. Puppy Nice. And this is what I am going to wear for the MTV. It's not finished yet, though. It's not finished. I mean, don't get the shoes because I think people really be really mad at my style. I'm really
She's so tiny.
Moving on to the wig, it wasn't actually meant to go along with Kim's ongoing monochromatic style. Hairstylist Dion Alexander created a platinum blonde wig to go along.
I knew she was gonna say silver.
However, when she added lavender to achieve the silvery hue, it ended up completely turning the wig purple. But it worked out well with the look. And that's the story about the creation of Kim's iconic VMA ensemble. After the year 1999, Lil Kim completely transformed into a pop culture icon and was everywhere. She developed close friendships with luxury designers, she did back-to-back high fashion shoots, and people were always anticipating her appearance at high-profile events just to see what she wore. Designers were desperate to dress Lil Kim. Some of them even used her as inspiration for collections. Kim even walked the runway for Fat Fashions.
The lingerie collection was really great. I felt like a lot of it was based around what I already do with what I've done. And, you know, that's great that I can have an impact and be very, you know, noticeable in my style.
Y'all ready to party?
Let it snow!
I want those suspender pants.
1950.
You're in the hood now, baby.
Okay, y'all, but come on. That's insane. 1950, not even that. Look how old it looked. I love it. That's so retro. Oh my god. I want those pants though. That's when she started getting surgery, you could tell.
She graced the covers of dozens of magazines.
I like that one.
And was photographed by some of the industry's leading photographers, including many shoots with David LaChapelle, who she became close friends with. He photographed the artwork for her Notorious K.I.M.
I love that.
album. For the album package, she wore Gucci by Tom Ford beaded denim pants with a feathered hem from the spring 1999 collection with the words Notorious K.I.M. fake tattooed on her abdomen. For the music videos, Kim went full-blown.
You really don't get that no more. It's so... Also, I think a lot of stuff that's been done at this point, but the creativity back then was insane. Just her against the pink wall was like, so it's just iconic. It's like, it's so different with her blonde hair. You just don't see that no more. Dang.
Luxury black Barbie, wearing numerous high-fashion ensembles and eccentric wigs. While Nisa is due a lot of credit for pulling together majority of Kim's fashion looks, Kim still had her own distinct style, and her team crafted all of her looks around it. A lot of the designer outfits Kim wore to public events were actually her own clothes that she purchased. She was often seen in Christian Dior, Betsy Johnson, Fendi, and Jean-Paul Gaultier. Kim was a big fan of Chanel and styled herself in her own clothes for Missy's I Can't Stand the Rain music video. And the red biker outfit she rocked at the 2002 Grammy Awards were also her clothes. Since we're on the topic of Chanel, let's discuss her innovative designer logo wigs.
That's a way to get it out.
In 2001, Lil Kim started popping out with her most unusual wigs yet. In January that year, she attended the Versace Spring 2001 couture show in Paris, sporting a blonde wig with the Versace Greek keys going in 4 directions.
Ooh, look at y'all. That hairdo is right.
She's so tiny.
Open it up wider. Let me make sure, because I can't have her looking crazy, because the hairdo is nuts.
That one looks a little golden to me, though, right?
This one looks golder?
That one looks golden.
I know. I wish I had the
What you mean?
Golder, like.
A little darker than the other? Oh, good. Look at my girls.
Who is that? I'm like,
today's a good day. You curse.
I was about to say that Big E. I'm like, God damn, he don't sound like that. Look like I'm in the mirror. Is that Diddy? Who is this?
How does it look though,
Him. Oh. No, it's a stylist.
Flip around the camera, you can look at yourself.
The wig was designed by none other than Dion Alexander. She created a stencil for the design and used a gold magic Sharpie to fill it in. For Complex, Dion said, "Somebody called me from Europe and was like,
Pamela Anderson?
That's
Is
all
that her?
people are talking about is this wig."
Yep.
I just remember the voice message Kim sent me because she freaking loved this wig. She was like, "Oh my God, Dee Dee, I love this. I kept that message on my machine for the longest." End quote. Dion is responsible for giving her clients the trendiest hairstyles of the 90s that are still referenced till this day. Her clients included Mary J. Blige, Lauryn Hill, Missy Elliott, Iman, Faith Evans, Lil Mo, and Aretha
They done did it all.
But Dion's most recognizable work is the wigs she made for
Well,
Kim.
they look like some of like an Annabelle doll.
In New York, and mainly went for blonde ones when it came to styling Kim, then would dye them to coordinate with whatever she was wearing. Dion's creative process was kind of the same for Kim's Chanel logo wig for the Manhattan File magazine cover and shoot. She dyed a blonde wig turquoise and did the cut in a hotel room. Then Kim asked her to place the logo on it. She said, "I went to the arts and crafts store. I purchased some thick tracing paper and I cut out the Chanel logo, and then I used a magic marker to put it on the wig. That's my secret."
Gone from brunette to blonde to green to red to, we've covered the spectrum.
I was born, raised in a ghetto.
The other day I had a photo shoot. So what I had my hairstylist do is make baby blue hair, and I had her put the Chanel side on my hair. So that's going to be kind of one of my new signature looks. You're going to start seeing me with designer hair.
All the fur.
She's not afraid to use her hair color and do different things with it, you know, just to show how she's feeling, you know.
Dion created so many other iconic wigs.
Is it Mary J. Blige?
Like her famous blue wet and wavy bob.
I like that.
She wore in Mac's Viva Glam campaign, which also required the use of the magic Sharpie.
Iconic. That looks so good.
For the 2001 Source Hip Hop Music Award.
Not feeling that one.
She created a two-piece split wig for Kim with her seamstress.
It's a zipper on it. That's okay. That's creative. That's creative.
I'm saying, Lil Kim, the child got a zipper on her hair. So all you sisters that been losing your weave, Lil Kim got something for you. And everybody that got something to say, zip it up.
Kim loved the wig so much that she wore it again for her In the Air Tonight music video. A month later, Kim wore
That's so
a similar
creative.
one to the VMAs that was connected with lace-up panels.
Okay, the hairstyling was different back then, y'all.
And push limits when it came to her hair. And the results were iconic
I like
and are
that.
still influential and referenced till this day. Unfortunately, due to no longer feeling happy with hairstyling and being diagnosed with endometriosis, Dion decided to quit. But Kim continued her reign as the most glamorous and stylish female rapper of the 2000s. In 2004, Kim launched a designer watch collection titled Royalty by Lil Kim, along with a clothing brand named Hollywood. But don't get it twisted, her music was also flourishing. She released 5 hits in a 4-year span, and even won a Grammy Award. Kim also did a number of movie and television appearances. But her career cooled off after serving time in prison in 2006.
She was in prison?
Kim made sure she went out in style before reporting to her 1-year sentence. She grew closer to designer Marc Jacobs during the trial. He styled her court looks, and her courtroom style went down in pop culture history.
Oh, I like
Even
that one.
announced he was designing t-shirts featuring photographs of Kim.
Still making money even if she was going to prison. Ain't that funny? Sorry about how I know y'all. Somebody vacuuming.
He's one of my best friends and was actually a huge supporter when I was in prison, she said in an interview with Stylist.com. He wrote me every week. I decided to buy a coloring book.
I see here tonight. I'm a huge Bratz fan. You can tell.
I'm a huge Bratz fan. And I painted the Bratz and made them all wear Marc Jacobs and sent it to him. He blew it up and framed it. And now it's hanging in his house. So Marc Jacobs
That's so
is
cool.
the best, end quote. Although Lil Kim's high-profile status and
That might be my favorite wig, that pink and blonde wig, y'all.
the aesthetic she crafted for herself is still used as a reference and has heavily influenced a new generation of public figures. Her decades-old looks continue to make their rounds across social media platforms, which shows that her influence on fashion and hip-hop is undeniable. Lil Kim's fans have been campaigning for her to be honored with a CFDA Fashion Icon Award. And I personally agree that it's time for her to become a recipient of the prestigious award.
Oh, I love that. Y'all, first of all, that last one was probably my favorite. That one with... Really? Exactly. Right now, they do not care. That white one with the mask. The Met Gala was also a favorite because that was iconic. Rock. They really should bring that stuff back. Who don't want to look at that? It's so cool. You could be so creative with rock rather than like a ball. I feel like the elegant stuff is out the window. Take it away. I think the rock stuff would be so cool if they did a masquerade theme. Oh my God! Can I please be a coordinator of this and like get this together? Yeah, if they did like a masquerade thing, it's so much you can do, y'all. I swear. Yeah, you could definitely tell she was inspiration for like, a lot of these rappers nowadays. They need to give her flowers. She definitely needs to be like the what was that? Was it the gala for or the Hall of Fame, whatever? What award for like best dress? Because I know Kim was in it. Kim can dress, but like look, Kim really did do it, and then she did it back in the day, so it was even more iconic. Nowadays it's hard to get like that iconic because there's so much going on and people just don't care. But like she did it back then, and that's what was up. She definitely. Y'all, her fashion was something else. I love the purple, the freaking hair zipper wig. Okay, which one was y'all favorite? Because I don't know. That pink and blonde wig was my favorite though. It just looked iconic with the rock. I really want that whole outfit. And oh God. And I saw you can still buy her watches. I want one. They're $475 though. God, yo, I like this. This was really good, and this is just me getting into like some of the pop culture like outfits, because nowadays the outfits they're really good. I love all Megan styles, but like. I don't know. I feel like it's just not the same. After seeing this stuff and the other stuff I'm about to get into, fashion was so different back then. People actually cared. They cared what they looked like. She had different style stuff you'd never seen before. So let me know what you guys think of this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. What was your favorite look of hers, y'all? I swear, her and Mary J. Blige and freaking Missy Elliott and Aaliyah together, that's insane. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Check out my reaction of the popcorn and Emma coffee in my last video, and I will see you beautiful people on the next video. Bye.